Holy cow, you guys, I want to talk about a situation that left me exhausted, which you may understand. I'm the kind of person in any relationship or any setting, anytime I'm around other people, I try to have conversations that are give and take. I have a therapist I see every Wednesday, my massage therapist, and we talk the entire time. It's wonderful. We get a lot out of the conversation, and we talk about everything. And so she talks, I talk, etc. And so that's how all of my relationships work. You talk, I talk. Let's have a conversation. But I want to tell you what's completely exhausting. And I'm going to say I have a cousin because I'm just kidding. It's just someone. Let's just say it's someone I see occasionally. And I realized shortly after that this situation wasn't going to go quite as planned. Nice person, kind of person, but it's one of these situations where there's a lot of unresolved situations in this person's life. For instance, this person and I got together for lunch, and while we were sitting there, her phone rang, and she picked up the phone and proceeded to have a conversation with the person on the other end about the weather, what she had picked up at Walmart, etc. And I thought, this is a joke. And she would talk to the other person and smile at me, and I'm, oh gosh. So anyways, this is the person I'm talking about, is the person that doesn't understand etiquette, the equality, balance, etc., and mostly respect for the person that is sitting in front of them. And so again, I see this person, say hi, and then normally I'm able to go about my merry way and do my thing, but ran into this person the other day. And a lot of times when I'm going somewhere, I got to get in and out and I have to get back home. So ran into this person. I was with my husband and I said hello. And this person proceeded to talk for 20 minutes without taking a breath. I don't know if she carries an extra oxygen tank with her or whatever, but it was 20 minutes of gloom and doom. Simply because I said, how you doing? Now I understand the need to vent when you are struggling. And I understand, because there's been times when I vented too. But it is exhausting when you are dreading running into someone simply because, as an adult, their life choices has left them in pieces. And I'm talking about life choices regarding being in an unhealthy relationship, when they've told you for a couple of years how bad the relationship is, that they're with someone who's an addict, a hoarder, a gambler, a cheater, etc. And you said, I wouldn't be in that relationship. And yet they've chosen to stay. And then there's always a fallout where then you're left listening to the record over and over and over, when all you want to say is, I told you a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago that this was not cohesive and you should go. So what do? I mean, there's times when, let's just say you know someone. It's really, really hard when you're a kind person to say, you know what, I'm sorry, but I cannot continue chatting with you because I am mentally and emotionally exhausted. And I think when I get home, I'm going to have to take a nap. So all I can say is that I do my best to be kind. I know in the past I may have been a broken record, but it comes down to the fact that each person, as long as they have someone enabling them, listening to them, allowing them to vent, etc., they will never likely get out of that situation. So for me personally, I am I live a very quiet life. No drama, no chaos, no bullshit. I know my tolerance level. And as much as I would like to help someone, I am not Jesus. I was not put on this earth to heal or save anyone. That's what professionals are for. And so all I can say is if you are the type of person who is, every time you run into someone, all you want to do is vent about your life. Don't get me wrong. If you have cancer, I'll go with you to your chemo appointments. If you have surgery coming up, let me know. I will come to your house and help you. I was a medic in the army. Let's get you up. Let's get you moving. Let's get you better. But it is so hard to be on the receiving end of someone who is choosing to live a life that is less deserving than they believe. So all I have to say is I hope the people I run into can find the strength to get out of their situations, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and sometimes someone chooses to stay, and most of the time it's out of fear because they can't survive on their own. What would they do? I don't want to be alone, etc. And there's nothing you can do to change their mindset. That's all about what they can do for themselves, just a little bit of strength that they have, and hopefully they'll get better. But until then, you're probably just better off wearing a disguise outside so that person doesn't see you and run up to you and cling on to the help me. No, no, I can't do it. So anyways, I've been on the giving and receiving end of this, and I know for a fact that I'm at a much better place today, but it's because I had to fight for it, I had to work for it, and I had to get therapy. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be back.